Hello. Hey, howdy. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Say hello if you're in there. I see a couple of people are here. I'm just sort of coming on today to change some strings and chat a little bit. Let's see. Why is it not showing for me there? Because I clicked the wrong thing, I think. Let's see. Okay, I see. There's a filter on for my chat, and I got to figure out what I did there. So it looks like I want all messages to be shown. Show every message. Excuse me. Show every message. Okay, I don't see any messages. So say hello if you're here. Lee, I was looking at your Patreon last night, came up empty-handed. No, I don't, Lee. First of all, hello. I got off Patreon about, I can't remember, 3 or 4 years ago. And now have my own website with all of my own stuff on there. I found it very hard to disseminate information there. So, yeah, banjolemonade.com has everything. And if you're looking for, say, a specific instrument, lessons on that instrument or whatever, a light membership is $10 a month. GG's. Hey, from Georgia. I'm in Georgia too. Whereabouts, GG? Roswell, I'm not far at all from you. I'm in Blairsville. Hey, Melissa. I'm going to actually change some strings today, but I just popped on to say hello to everybody, answer questions if you had any, and just basically get out of doing things that I should be doing. I have so much stuff that I should be doing. Your mom's there too. Hey! How you doing, Susie? You want to move up to that area near Blairsville? It's nice up here. You're playing in Hobby Lobby. What? What do you mean? Oh, duh. You guys are in Hobby Lobby right now? You know, that's one of my favorite stores. We don't have one anywhere near here, though, but today I am trying out, you know I love lemon stuff, right? Your mom's doing great. That's awesome. I am trying out a Starry Zero Sugar. You know, they changed whatever. I forget what it's called now. I used to get it all the time. The Pepsi version of Sprite, whatever that was, they changed it to Starry. I don't know why. But anyway, I'm trying that out today. That's a zero sugar one. That's pretty good. The nearest Hobby Lobby from me is probably like an hour and a half away, but I will be at one this weekend. So if you're in the Chattanooga area this weekend, Chattanooga, Tennessee, I'll probably be in Hobby Lobby at some point during the day. Going over there this weekend. But, okay, so, Roswell. I haven't been down there in a little while, but we go to Atlanta quite a bit. So what does everybody play? What instruments do you play? I know some of you what you play, but oh, Melissa, that would be dangerous for me to have a Hobby Lobby that close. Be dangerous. So this sign, let me show you this sign. See if you can see it. Above my plaque there, that beautiful sign, in the morning when I rise, give me Jesus, that came from Hobby Lobby. I love Hobby Lobby. Yes, 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 I do. Uke. You playing the uke, all right. Banjo and djembe. I think I might have said that right. Oh, nice. Nice, Lee. You know what I'm supposed to be doing right now? One of the millions of things I'm supposed to be doing is changing the head on this tack head banjo. I'm supposed to be changing it to that one that's on the community page there, you know, that everybody voted on. But that's a hard process. I don't feel like it right at the moment. That's one of the millions of things I need to do. But yeah. Hammer dulcimer, mountain dulcimer, guitar. Yeah, guitar. And mandolin, guitar, uke, banjo, lele, piano, and strumstick. Okay, Melissa, you got a lot going on. You might be like me a little bit. And kalimba. Stand-up bass. Oh. Now that is awesome. You know, I don't have any room for something like that down here. But stand-up bass is really cool. That's good. That's good that she'll get to play her dulcimer. The kalimba, that's a thumb piano, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. So, couple things. Number one, Quarantine Dulcimer Festival. I'm going to be teaching banjo on there too, Lee. But I'm going to be teaching 2 mountain dulcimer, 2 banjo classes on that. And that is at virtualdulcimerfestival.com. I didn't even think to put it in the link down below. Yeah, it is a thumb piano. Okay, that's what I thought. But I will be teaching 2 mountain dulcimer and 2 banjo classes there, and it goes on May 30th and June 1st. And John and I will also be performing at the concert, so you may want to check that out. Then in June, on June 8th, that's a Saturday, I'll be in Woodburn, Indiana at Folkcraft for a full day workshop, so that's really cool. I also have family up that way, so after the workshop, we'll be heading a little farther north and seeing some family for a couple of days, which is always awesome. I do not have that, Melissa. I'm sorry. There's so many hymns, you know. There's so many. And they're all great. But anyway, I thought I'd come on here and just talk to you for a few minutes while I was going to change the strings on this. Yes, nice. I do recommend people learn by ear and, you know, play stuff by memory and by ear. That's a great way. But I got, this is the same bottle of fretboard sauce. That's what I call this oil that I've had for probably going on 4 years now. And I still have over half the bottle left. I think this is in the description. This is F1 oil. This stuff is great. I love it. But I'm gonna change the strings on this mountain dulcimer, and I'll show it to you here in just a second. But I also need to tell you this too. Did you know that you can order from Folkcraft? You can order in 12 packs of strings, and it saves you quite a bit of money. So if you play as much as I do, you need a lot of strings. But so anyway, this comes out to about $4 a pack instead of $8 a pack. So that's like half off. If you just order the gauge you want, in a pack of 12, saves you some money there. They have that for the loop end and the ball end. I've got a link down below if you're interested in checking that out. But so I want to talk about these strings for a second. So what I'm doing here is I have hey Lori, this diatonic no extra fret dulcimer, you know, that I play in DAA. Really needed a string change, like super bad. But I don't go with a standard set, okay, on the gauges for that. So if you're playing DAA a lot, I do recommend you have a thicker melody string, okay? So what I'm going to go with here, the standard set is 12 on the melody, 15 or 4, is it 15? 15 on the middle and 24 on the bass. I'm going to be putting a 14 on the melody, so I'm bumping it up. And that's because when we tune down to that A, sometimes that string can get a little floppy there for our melody string. So anyway, I'm using 14, 15, and 24 here. Going to be using that on this. So yeah, if you have any questions or anything like that, feel free to shoot them out to me. I'm going to back this camera up just a little bit so you can see a little more of what's... Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. See a little more of what's going on, and I can see your questions and stuff on the screen of my iPad over there while I'm doing this. Hopefully it doesn't cut my head off. Yay, it didn't. Okay. So what's the weather like where you're at? It's a little chilly here today, which we're kind of having dogwood winter right now. And around here, it's kind of funny because we have a name for these little phases at the end of winter. And we have red bud winter. So when the red buds are blooming, you know it's about to get cold again. So it gets cold. And then it warms up again to where it almost feels like summer. And then we have dogwood winter. They're blooming. And blackberry winter is usually the last one, I do believe. But we're going through dogwood right now. So all the dogwoods are in bloom, and that's why we've got this cold snap. But what's it like where you're at? All right, so that's one string down. I need a table back here again. I got rid of the table to kind of clean up for when we were doing Send in the Music. Haven't put it back. So all I have over here is a music stand with my iPad on it. Sunny and warm. Yeah, y'all are out west, right? Where are you guys at, Susie or Melissa? I think you're... I did Send in the Music over Easter weekend. And if you look on my Sunday videos, well, you can get it off of Send in the Music, their website. But it's kind of, you know, because so many people were on, it's kind of grainy. So if you want to look on my website on the Sunday songs, the encouragement series, so there's a 30-minute section there where you'll see 4 of us sitting here, me, John, Gerald, and Glenda, and I put the whole, I recorded it while I was doing it on another camera, so I put the whole thing on so you guys can see that. Yeah, I knew y'all were in California. Yeah, what's it there, like in the 70s? Lori at 61 there. Oh, it's colder here. It's in the 50s here. 62 and sunny up in West Ohio. Hey, Lee. My brother is in Genoa, just outside of Toledo, Ohio. Thank you for that, Gigi. She says, you were great on sending the music. We had a lot of fun doing that. Okay, so I'm getting my strings off here. And then if you got questions, just throw them out there. It's supposed to be 90 today. Wow. That's cold. I mean, hot. I said cold. So Hanford, where is that at? Like, say, in relation to Sacramento or something, or... Oh, you do that on every Saturday, Gigi? That's cool. Nice. That's a fun time. Yeah, if you want to jam and have a good fun time every Saturday for 2 hours, they do, on Sending the Music, you can just go to their website. They do a Zoom every Saturday in, south of Fresno. And that's really neat. They give you the tabs, too, for whatever they're working on. So now I'm just going to... North of Bakersfield, okay. I'm just going to wipe down some of the dust and stuff off of my Dulcimer here. And my rag is just a cut-up t-shirt. And then I'm going to take my sauce and apply it. So those strings were the same ones that were on it since it was purchased. So, and this is a 27. So I'm putting a little more oil on it than I normally would because it's a little longer. It's a 27-inch VSL. But it had the same strings on it since it was purchased, since I bought it. And that's what he had in the shop. So it's a little dry right there. There's a little spot that's dry. So I want to extra dose that up. Hey, Jason. This probably hasn't been oiled since it was built. And, you know, sitting in a shop and sitting down here gets dusty. So I'm kind of really putting a little extra down here. Because it's a little dry and I want it to really gloss up too. So, anybody been doing anything fun lately? We're planning out all of our summer stuff. Boy. Vacations and going here and there and doing this and that. And my daughter Amber's graduating school here in May. High school. So, oh my goodness. Wow. And I know I'm gonna get some folks who are upset at me for not really planning this and advertising that I was on. I just sort of like to pop on every now and then. Say hello to whoever's there. And just share and stuff. So Melissa, you guys should really check that out, that concert, because we did a whole, their theme for that week was hymns. And so we did a whole bunch of really nice hymns. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, she's excited. Okay, we're oiled up. And, yep, Lori's training a puppy. So Lori adopt shelter dogs, which I love. That's a beautiful thing. And this particular dog was treated very, very badly, to say the least. And after the shelter rescued the dog and brought it back into decent health, she adopted it. You're training a puppy too. Hopefully she'll be housebroken soon. Yeah. Accidents. Yeah. That's hard. That's a hard thing to do. Okay. The goat is looking good again. Looking fresh. And the Starry is good. Have you, oh, well, I don't think you drink sodas anymore, Jason, but I got a Starry Zero. It's kind of good. It's got that hint of lemon lime that I love. Okay, so generally I like to start with the bass string first. But this 12-pack is really cool, though, because I do see a problem already, though. They're all together, so getting one off is going to be fun. Getting just one off there is going to be fun. But I'm going to do it the best way I know how, and that's open them all up and then get one out and then close them all back. I think that's the best way to do it. And usually that just pops open, but here we go. Beautiful set of string. Doesn't like the crate. Yeah, I don't really know anything about a crate. I've never done that with a dog, so I don't know anything about that really. Water and Powerade is about all you drink. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And you drink the Powerade Zero, though, right? We don't want any sugar. I mean, we want sugar, but, you know. Yeah, that was not bad. That was not a bad experience there. It went right back together, so. Yeah, I don't, my brother has dogs, and he does the crate thing, but I don't really know how to do that. So you always, as a quick reminder, you always want to make sure you're going around the pole towards the inside when you're putting these on. It never fails. I always let go of it too soon, which I did in that case, but that's okay. It's pretty forgiving. And I even did it wrong. I went the outside in instead of the inside out. I don't know where my brain's at today. So you want it to go inside out. I've only changed 1,000,000 Dulcimer strings and told you the wrong way. You see, I'm scatterbrained today. That's why I can't concentrate to do any of my stuff I should be doing. Yeah, see, Jason, I told you guys, I'm scatterbrained. I don't know what's happening. It goes the other way. Whack-a-doodle. Yeah, I know. Sometimes, you know, I just lose it. I just lose my mind. Too much going on, I reckon. It felt weird when I was turning it. I was like, why does this feel weird? Now I know. Because, duh, I was doing it the wrong way. Squirrels, yes. So, you just get it Not too tight, but just a little bit. A little bit tightened up there. And then I'm going to nip it off. So, does anybody want to talk about anything or ask anything or whatever? It's kind of just a chit-chatty session. It's kind of chilly down here, so I've got my jacket on. Okay, middle string. Try that same thing again there. I get asked a lot how often you should change your strings on banjo, dulcimer, whatever. You know, it's up to each person. I mean, you guys know I have a lot of instruments, so I am not probably the best at changing them as often as they should be changed out. But you don't have to. You're thinking of learning fiddle. Whoa, no. I do not. I'm sorry. I have a fiddle on the wall that we tried to get Amber to play when she was younger. Yeah, it's on the wall. Tell us where... Nope. That's private for now. Jason has asked me to tell everybody where we're going on vacation now. I'll tell you after the fact. We're taking a big vacation. That's kind of the vacation of a lifetime. In September. But, yeah. Something we save up for and quarantine. Yeah. Kentucky Music Week for sure. Fiddle lessons. I'm sure there's probably good YouTube stuff on fiddle lessons. I know the fiddle would be something great to learn by ear. And my thing with it, I tried it for a second when Amber was learning it. And the bow is just, it is very, I don't want to say it's like crazy hard. I don't really know, but it was hard for me, so I put it down. I didn't want to invest that much time in it. Your bow technique is extremely important. So, and remember, folks, inside the pole to outside the pole. Don't be like me and do it wrong. Yeah. Fiddle and mandolin are kind of similar. Only in that they're tuned the same. Your technique, and you have frets on the mandolin, so we were taking them from a lady who was local, our lessons, and it was by ear. But Amber was kind of, she was kind of young at the time, and we were trying to get her into something, and she learned a few things on it, and then we were done with it. So, and it's interesting, you find an instrument and you start playing, and this is with not everybody, but some people who have maybe distracted brains. I don't know what you call it, because I totally have it. But you may find, you play and you learn an instrument and you start learning it or whatever, and you may find that you just kind of don't take to that instrument. Or maybe you do, but you go, I want to learn something else also. There's those people. It's so funny to me. You've got a group of people who only ever play one instrument. Like, that's all they ever do. And they become, amazing at it. And that's awesome. I don't really wish that was me, but in some aspects I do, because I'd probably be better at that one instrument. But there is no way I could stay with one instrument. It's just not possible. My brain, I don't know. I can't. So yeah, this 12-pack thing is kind of working out. I'm just, after I take it off, I'm just carefully putting it back, and it's going right back into the bag. So for half price, I think that's a good deal, especially if you have, if you have more than one Dulcimer. Might not be a bad idea to get a 12-pack there. So yeah. Or you find out that you like mandolin a lot better than banjo. And I mean, it's just so crazy, isn't it? I mean, I started out on I started out on guitar when I was 18. Actually, a little younger than that. I bought one with my first paycheck. Well, it was my first couple of paychecks that I saved up for, and walked to the music store in our town to get my first guitar, because, that's all I kind of knew about at that point. But I don't know. It just, I can't stay with one thing. I did guitar a little bit and dropped it for years because I didn't have time. And then getting back into it, I wanted to try banjo, and then I started finding other things. Yes, Gigi. For the bass string, do you use a wrapped string? Well, if you mean, is it wound? Yes, it's a wound, roller wound brass string that I use for the bass. And I like the 24, which is thicker than what you'll find on a lot of common sets. So I like a little bit thicker strings. Common sets like the D'Addario set that's at Amazon, that I link a lot of times. It's the cheapest set, that you can find. It's only got a 22 for the bass string. And I really like that 24. But our strings are changed. That wasn't too painful at all. One of the main things I like about that Starry, besides the fact that it's lemon, is that it's caffeine free. Anybody else have a problem with caffeine? Like if I have caffeine after about 2 o'clock, I'm up forever. Yeah, up forever. So when I get all the strings on any instrument, I'll start taking them all up. And literally, I'll go up some on one, go up some on the other one, go up some on another one. I don't go straight up to that whatever pitch I'm trying to be at for that string and then leave all the other ones floppy. That's not a good way to do it. I would recommend you just bring them all up. You have coffee every evening. Do you have decaf? Jason? We'll have decaf sometimes at night. Now, what you'll find is that the strings, once you get them all up to pitch, that they will still need to stretch a little bit. So you can sort of stretch them out if you want, just by lifting under there and stretching it a little bit. Ooh. You're on no caffeine at all, Lori? That is awesome. I would like to be there someday. Not now. but I would like to be there someday. Because just like anything else, caffeine is a drug that is addictive. And just try going off of it and you'll know how addictive it is with them headaches. However, I will say this, that I'm proud of myself for doing this. I've been a caffeine drinker my whole life, but when I had Amber, from the moment I found out I was pregnant, I did not have one more drop of caffeine. I don't know how I did that. It was the good Lord, basically. But I didn't have one drop of caffeine through that whole pregnancy. Yeah, and that's good, Jason. Keto is that's a good thing. Low carbs. Yeah. So after you put them on there, you know, it'll take a little bit for them to get kind of stretched out. I never play this in DAA. And you know, another thing, talking about a lot of instruments and stuff, it's funny to me how, you know, if you play Dulcimer at all, you have to be aware of this. There are a million different fret combinations out there. Different tunings, different fret combinations. It feels like a different instrument each time, practically. See you later. Jason's got to go to the dentist. I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly, Lori. Exactly. Huge headache. Yes. I cannot imagine the headache I would have because I have coffee in the morning. I usually have a caffeinated soda during the day. And sometimes I'll even have two, which is bad, I know. And, yeah. Caffeine in me. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, well. I think I'm done with this one anyway. Let's see. Let me play you something. I just tabbed this one out from the hymn book. Whoops. Yes. This is called My Jesus, I Love Thee. do it one more time to get it clean. I hope. Really simple song. My Jesus, I love thee. Just just learned that from the hymnal the other day. What's cool is I'm really planning on doing every one of these hymns in here. So there's a whole lot. So I'm going to be learning all sorts of new hymns. New to me. They're old, but which is always great. And I will tab some of them out. I've tabbed this one out. And you know, I'm actually thinking I might, and you can tell me your thoughts on this if you want. I might go ahead and make a companion to the Redback hymnal, and not necessarily have it as a book, but have it as a PDF file full of the tabs, of PDF tabs. And I would sell it, but it wouldn't be crazy expensive or anything. But all the tabs to all these lovely hymns. Yes, Lori, the Dulcimer is very versatile, and I love it. Manuela, hello! You have commented a lot on my videos. Thank you. I've talked to you quite a bit, but I haven't really talked to you face-to-face like this, except we're not face-to-face. And I'm just scatterbrained today, but hello. If you haven't checked out Mandy's class for shortening bread. Yeah, I did a workshop on shortening bread. And I think I called it bread with jam or something like that. Yeah, that was a good workshop. I'm going to try to do a bunch more of those. If you have not signed up at my website for my newsletter, you should do that. I put out a newsletter every month on the first day of the month, hopefully. Sort of lets you know what's going on and a little bit about what we're doing. But I'm about ready to get off here. Yep, I've went out of tune just a smidge there. On that middle string. Ian, hey, or Maxine. Hello. You like the idea of the Book of Hymns? And it would be, you know, a companion to this Redback hymnal series that I'm doing. So you would have the PDF hymns. I'd probably do like a volume 1, maybe with the first 50 that I do or something like that. So you would have, you know, a PDF tab of the hymn. And I'm doing a playlist called Redback Hymns that will have all these videos in it of me just playing through each hymn. So you could refer to that if you wanted to hear it as well, along with the tab. And you know, maybe I could even put a link. I could put a hyperlink in a page or something for all 50 where it took you straight to the video. So that would be neat too. But kind of been kicking around that idea a little bit. And you know, I really enjoy it. I don't enjoy tabbing very much, but I really enjoy picking out these songs with the shape notes. I mean, if it's a hymn I already know, I just pick it out by ear. But I'll look at the shape notes and kind of refer to it and make sure if I'm, because sometimes I play it a little differently than it was written. And everybody does that. But anyway. Okay, well, If you have any more questions, I'll stay on here for a few more minutes. But then I'm going to get to some of this work that I've been putting off that I need to do. Well, Melissa, I hope you guys have fun shopping, and say hey to your mama. So write out that question if you've got one. And good luck, Melissa, on the fiddle if you're going to do that. Let me know how it goes for you. Hey, Tyler, what's up? Just playing. I just changed some strings. Ken Black. Okay. Or no, Ken Beck. I'm sorry. Progressive lenses and tiny little type. You're always welcome, of course, to come watch anything I've got. All right, well, I'm going to let y'all go. I hope you have a wonderful day. It is a Monday all day, and it's been feeling like that. Yes, I do hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And someone I know from bowling. Oh, God bless you too, Tyler. And everybody here, God bless you. Jesus loves you, and so do I. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, y'all.